Many successful bands have stumbled in their careers and released albums that were at least controversial, if not downright bad. Below we will see a list of 5 albums by great bands that were hated by fans. First, we have Megadeth's album Risk, released in August 1999. This album is disliked by fans because the band's sound changed drastically, and everyone found their sound strange. No one understood what kind of message they were trying to convey. Nevertheless, the song, Prince of Darkness, stands out as a positive point of the album. Second on the list is Kiss's album, Music from the Elder, released in 1981. This was an attempt at something conceptual from the American band. It was a disaster, and even the band members admitted that the album was a mistake. Many fans of the band and rock in general consider this to be the band's worst work. Now, it's time to talk about Chinese Democracy by Guns N' Roses. This album took more than 10 years to be completed from its announcement until its release in 2008. Despite the enormous amount of time spent working on it, the result did not satisfy critics or audiences. The band went through several changes in its lineup, and everything was centralized around its leader, vocalist Axl Rose, a person known for not being easy to deal with. The album seems more like a footnote in the glorious history that the band had built in the 80s and 90s. The fourth album on the list is Metallica's Saint Anger. Released in 2003, it is the band's 8th album. After waiting 6 years, fans were eager for new work from Lars Ulrich, James Hetfield, and Kirk Hammett, but the atmosphere in the band was terrible. There was a crisis, as shown in the documentary Some Kind of Monster. The result was therefore a weird album with terrible drum sound, uninspired songs, and without the traditional solos that made the band what it had been before. The repetitive songs give the impression that they were only there to fill the album. Finally, we have Iron Maiden's album Virtual 11, the 11th album of the band and the second with Blaze Bayley on vocals. This album did not catch on with fans. Repetitive and tedious songs demonstrate that the band was going through a difficult time internally. Nevertheless, a very good song can be highlighted in this critical flop, the song, The Klansman, which is still played at Iron Maiden shows around the world. This was the list of 5 albums by great bands that are hated by fans. If you liked this content, click on the like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the notifications button so we can bring many other videos to the channel. Thank you very much, and see you next time.